Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Eagles Nest here on the Jim Connors Court. I am Sean Garlock. We are seeing great freshman basketball tonight. The St. Edward's Green team taking on University School. And here at the end of the first quarter, it is 13-3 St. Ed's leads. What are your guys' inputs?
First take for this game, St. Edward started off pretty strong. 13-3 is the score. They've been playing very great defense. University School has a couple shooters over there that's willing to take the three, so as long as St. Ed's continue to play great defense and close out, get rebounds, and push into fast break, they should be good.
I totally agree with that.
All right, and as we come out of the break, St. Ed's has had 6 different players score a basket, no player making 2 buckets themselves. So we're going to see if that can change for the Eagles in this second quarter. 8 minutes on the clock, and we're going to get rolling. Eagles basketball at the half-court line. Nick Frisco to inbound. Inbound goes to Vlasic behind the timeline. He brings it up over the E, goes right towards the wing, stops, kicks it to Murtaugh. Murtaugh fakes a give back, gives it to kicks it over to George in the corner looking, finds Vlasic cutting. Vlasic loses it. It's thrown off. There's a push called. That's Owen Murtaugh called for a push.
Yeah, you can see there may be a little confusion there for the Eagles offense as they run into each other there.
It'll be University School bringing up the ball. With it is number 12, Farah. They're looking for it. He goes left, drives left, kicks it to the corner. No, he's stuffed. Finds on top of the wings, fires, bang!
What a shot.
So this lead is cut to 7. Brian Vlasic brings it up. He goes right, stops, puts up a deep 2. He drops it in.
Nice shot there for Brian Vlasic.
Big answer. Vlasic now leads the game with 4 points. Farah brings it up the court. He drives right, looking for somebody, kicks it out to the corner. Drives left, number 11, Webb for 3. He splashes it in. Vlasic trying to bring it up. He slows it down. No, he kicks it up quick to George. George finds a cutting Frisco. Frisco gets inside, throws it hard off the glass, can't get it, gets his own board, puts it back up and in. We've got a frenzy going right now. Frisco picks up his 4th points of the game. Farah drives right, looking for some space, gives it out to number 24, Nala. Phillips gives it over to Webb. Webb back to Phillips. Phillips drives right, a foul called on Owen Murtaugh. Got a little too handsy there.
And you can see University School in the second quarter coming out the gates pretty strong. They're ready to shoot the ball. They're taking open shots, and they can cut the lead down if they keep shooting like this.
Webb to inbound, looking for somebody. He finds number 3, Juans. Juans goes right, tries to go around Frisco. No dice. Ball finds its way to the corner. Murtaugh, great pressure, drive to the lane, a slap. Another foul on Murtaugh. The 3rd straight foul in this game called on Owen Murtaugh, and just like that, foul trouble ensues. Now shooting for University School will be number 20, Jangs. St. Edward's currently leads at 17-9 with 5:25 left in the second quarter as Jangs misses that first shot. And in comes Colin Crocker, the big man down low, to get the foul-troubled Owen Murtaugh out of the game. Second shot. This one goes. Ball brought up the court by Vlasic. Vlasic gives it to the corner to George. George trying to find somebody. Gives it back up to the right wing. Vlasic drives right back to George. George looking for Crocker. Crocker kicks it out. It's going to be taken away. Number 3, Juans takes it up, and he lays it in.
They have really turned up in this second quarter of the game.
Vlasic crosses over, trying to get some space. Pushes around. He finds Kish. Kish trying to get some moves. Drives to the lane, puts it up, and he puts it in.
Nice move there from Kish. Way to get it and go score.
Farah bringing it up the court now. Goes right, trying to find some room. He's stiffed by Frisco, but he finds Nala. Nala kicks it around. That's Phillips with it now. Phillips back to Nala. Nala for a deep 3. Won't get it to go. Rebound grab by Crocker, given to George. George bringing it up the court. Steps over the E. He finds Kish in the corner. Kish, pump fake. Looking for somebody back to Frisco on the left wing. Frisco slowing it down now, trying to set the pace. fakes, drives, gives it over to Vlasic. Vlasic guarded closely. He goes left, he gives it to Kish. Kish, open three. Boom goes the dynamite as Kish splashes that one in.
Kish now with 5 points here tonight.
Phillips with it. There's a deep three from Webb. Webb can't get it to go off the back iron. Ball knocked around, grabbed by Phillips, eventually corralled by George. George now bringing it up the floor, being cautious with it. Almost a backcourt, and there will be a backcourt called. George a little too careless.
And on these defensive plays here, you can see a little frustration here from University School's coach. He's forcing him to get up. He knows St. Ed's can really shoot the ball, and he's a little angered, and I'll be too.
Some substitutions coming on for both teams now is trying to give a lot of their starters a rest. It'll be University School to inbound. Webb giving the ball in. Finds a corner. That's Pleasant with it. Pleasant drives, kicks it out. Ball's on the right wing. Three-pointer from University, and he puts it in. We've got a ball game.
Deep shot.
Ball's brought up by JT. JT hands it off to Ivanchik. Ivanchik out to and a travel.
Yeah, that's a good call there. He hesitated a little bit on that first move there. You got to get rid of it and move.
Liam Gray tried a pump fake, but he shuffled his feet, and it'll be University ball. Inbound goes to Farah. Farah will bring it up the court, guarded closely by Kelsheimer. JT putting pressure on it. Farah goes right. He hands it off to Gasper. Gasper over to Juans. Juans tries to find Webb. Webb now has it. Webb kicks it around Juans. Phillips with it now. Phillips tries to go right. He goes around Crocker. Close to a walk. Three-pointer from Gasper. Gasper can't get it to go. Rebound grabbed by Kish. Kish kicks it up to JT. JT brings it over the line. He drives towards the paint. Puts it up, and he puts it in. Tough finish there from JT.
Very tough acrobatic finish there for JT. 24-15 is your score. 2 minutes and 52 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
There is a 1 minute timeout, so we will take this time to review what we have seen in this second quarter. Honestly, a lot of scoring going on right now. What are your takeaways so far?
I mean, we can see from University School's standpoint, they have shooters on the freshman team pulling from pretty deep. They're able to take the shot and shoot from anywhere. And for the Eagles, we just have to keep being aggressive. I think we have the better players here, but as long as we keep attacking the rim and playing great defense, closing out on all shooters, we should be good.
I love how U.S. made a perfect adjustment coming out of the first quarter. And then the first quarter, they only had 3 points. Now they have 12 in the second. That's just wonderful shooting and wonderful coaching by University School.
And so far in this quarter, only, I think, 1 2-pointer made so far this quarter. All the rest have been on threes, and that's really a big deal when it comes to getting back into this game, is hitting the long ball.
Yeah, with the team who can shoot the ball consistently throughout all 4 quarters, at any moment, if you let your guard up, they can creep right back into the game, which I can see that here in this game if the Eagles don't kind of switch up this defensive take they have here.
Current leading scorer in this game right now is Juans from University School with 6. He's made 2 threes of his own to put University back in this. St. Ed's leads at 24-15 with 2:52 as the inbound goes to Farah. Farah brings it over just on top of the E, crosses back, steps on it. Tries to go right around JT, and he does. Hop step, kicks it out. Juan's with it now. He gives it over to Phillips. Phillips for 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound grabbed by Pleasant. Pleasant dishes it inside. Ball's found to Gasper. Gives it over to Webb. Juan's over. Gives it back to Gasper. Gasper over to Farah. Farah looking for something. Finds Gasper in the corner. Gasper drives left. Loses the ball. Ball's on the ground. A jump ball will be called.
Good defense there from the Eagles.
It'll be University to inbound. Ball goes to Farah on the right wing. He drives right, tries to go around, jump step, tries to hand it off, but it's knocked out of bounds by Ivanchik. So it'll be University to inbound again. 2 minutes, 16 seconds remaining in the second quarter. St. Ed's leads by 9. Inbounds tipped away by Kish, but corralled over by the half-court line. University gives it over to Juans, their leading scorer. Juans goes right, tries to go around Gray, kicks it over to Webb. Webb drives, gives it to Phillips. Back to Phillips. Phillips, an open look from 3. Can't get it to go. Liam Gray can't get the rebound. Tips off his fingers, and it'll be University School ball again.
Timeout here called for the University School. I'm not sure why that timeout was called. I don't know. It seemed like they were a little stagnant, sorry, on offense. But hey, same score still, 24-15. 1 minute 58 seconds left remaining here.
And when you have 4 straight inbound opportunities, not a single one of them goes right, I think that's a time where you just have to recollect yourself and maybe just draw up something that you would draw up in a park. Because right now, scripted plays are not going the way that they should be. It'll be University School ball underneath the basket here for the 5th time in a row. St. Ed's currently leads at 24-15 with a minute 58 remaining. It'll be Webb to inbound for University School. Webb pausing a bit. He throws it over the top to Nala. Nala deep 3. Gets it to go.
What a shot there.
Nala joins the game with a 3 of his own. And University School has now made 4 straight 3-pointers. Ivanchik gives it over to Boone. Boone finds Crocker in the corner. Crocker goes right, finds Ivanchik. Ivanchik dribbles around, trying to get something going. Gives it back to Boone on the E. They're resetting. Throws it inside to Crocker. Crocker backs him down. That's Ivanchik in the corner. Ivanchik for 3. There's one of his own.
What an answer.
Johnny Ivanchik, 6 points on the night, and University's bringing it up quick. Stops, gives it over to Nala. Nala stops, pivots, looking for somebody, finds Farah. Farah fakes left, fakes right, and he gives it around, cuts, gets it back. Farah for 2. Off the front of the rim, can't get it to go. Rebound grab by Crocker, giving it to JT. JT taking it himself through traffic, up and under, can't get it to go. Ball's knocked around, grabbed by University School. Being brought up by Phillips. Phillips goes right, kicks it to the corner. Nala for 3. That one goes. Nala with 6 points in the game. JT brings it up the right side, trying to get pressure on quick. Finds Crocker inside. Crocker goes up with it. Beautiful response. Colin Crocker, 2 points in the match. St. Ed's leads at 29-21, 35 seconds left in the second quarter. Farah brings it up the right side, guarded by JT. Fakes, looking for somebody. Knocked away by Ivanchik. Ivanchik gonna take it himself. No, he passes to JT. JT lays it in. 6 points for JT in the matchup now. Ball's brought up by Phillips. Phillips gives it over to Farah. Farah drives left, tries to put something up. Knocked away by Crocker. Ball's going around, punched out of bounds, and that'll be University School ball. 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
And with the little scoring run there, you can see both teams are pretty streaky. University School is still ready to shoot the ball at any time, always having a chance to creep back into this game.
Inbounds pass, knocked away by Boone, thrown up the court to Crocker. 5 seconds remaining now. Crocker finds JT in the corner, puts up a 3, can't get it to go. And that'll be the end of our first half. 31-21 is our score. St. Edward's leads it, and we will take this time out on the Eagles Sports Network. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Jim Connors Court here at St. Edward's. I'm Sean Garlock, joined by Aiden Young and Xavier Stiles, and we have just seen a great first half of freshman basketball. The St. Edward's Green team currently leads University School 31-21. They had a 10-point lead, 13-3, coming out of the first quarter. They stalemated in the second. Guys, what are your thoughts on the first half of basketball?
I can't stress enough how good University School is at shooting the ball. And at any moment, they can climb back in this game, And for the Eagles, they just have to stay aggressive, keep closing out, run up and down the court. Players like JT, he has the ability to take over the game. Brian Vlasic, he has the ability to take over the game. But for US, they have shooters everywhere. There's shooters pulling for 2 or 3 feet behind the three-point line. What about you, Styles?
Very competitive, both sides of the ball. You know, they was like, oh, man, I messed up. My bad.
You're all right. As you said, great shooters on this University School team. 6 3-pointers made from beyond, or 6 shots made from beyond the arc for University. We're going to see if they can keep that tempo here as we get going in the second half. It'll be St. Ed's basketball heading towards the stage here at the Eagles Nest. 7 minutes on the clock as we get set to go. Inbound goes to Boone. And Boone will bring it over the E to kick off this second half of basketball. Throws it to Frisco. Frisco almost travels, crosses over, trying to find somebody. Gives it over to Ivanchik behind the arc. Ivanchik slows it down. He goes left, trying to find someone. Gives it over to Crocker. Crocker back to Ivanchik. Ivanchik drives left, kicks it out to Frisco. Frisco dishes over to Boone. Boone drives right to the free throw line. Boone stops, kicks it over to Crocker under the basket. Crocker up for a shot and good.
Nice aggressive finish there for Colin Crocker. We like to see that, and a great pass from Makai Boone.
Brady Farah now with it in the corner. He drives baseline, trying to find somebody. He goes close to the line. There's Phillips with it. The ball's swung all the way over. Three-pointer. Can't get it to go off the front of the iron. Ball's tipped around. Rebound grabbed by Jaden Amos, but knocked away by Frisco. Corralled by Huang. Frisco gets it. Looking for somebody. He's by the baseline. Gets it to Ivanchik. Ivanchik over to Boone. Knocked out of bounds, though.
And you can see there Crocker was open there for the layup, but he kicked it over to Makai Boone. It's okay. Eagles still have the ball. Great defense from Nick Frisco, and the opportunity for the Eagles to expand the lead.
Eagles.
Those are the type of players you need, the ones that show hustle and fight. You know, he laid out on the court. Even though it was a turnover, still a hustle play. Put them on route to our side.
Frisco with it in the right corner, gives it over to Crocker on the wing. Crocker looking for some help, gives it up to Ivanchik. Ivanchik drives right, shot from the elbow, gets it to go.
Nice mid-range shot, way to step into it, take his time and knock it down. 35-21 is your score here.
Brady Farah with it now, gives it over to Aditkim Nala. Nala back over to Amos. Amos drives to the basket, puts a reverse layup, swatted by Makai Boone out of bounds. And that's another great block by this Eagles freshman team. They had a great one in the first quarter while we were getting some, we were smoothing over some difficulties.
Yeah.
I believe Kai had a couple steals in the first half, too.
He did.
Showing up on defense a lot.
Inbound goes to the corner. Nala kicks it over to Phillips. Phillips drives left around Frisco, and a blocking foul called on Nick Frisco. That'll be his second of the game.
Maybe Frisco a little too aggressive there. But we love to see that from our players here at St. Ed's.
Inbounded by University School, looking for somebody, throws it all over the top over to Huang. Huang takes it up onto the E, trying to set something up. He drives left, kicks it over. Drive by University, puts it up off the back iron, can't get it to go. Rebound grabbed by Crocker. Crocker passes up to Ivanchik. Ivanchik up the floor to Frisco. Frisco with it in the corner, slows it down. Takes the dribble, picks it up, gives it over to Boone, right beyond the arc. Boone, jab step, goes right, gives it up to Crocker. Crocker now with it in the corner. Crocker over to Murtaugh. Murtaugh, remember, he has 3 fouls in this game. Got to be playing careful. Boone, spin move up and under.
Oh.
What a layup. Can't get it to go. Crocker with it now.
What a nice move there from Makai Boone. I didn't expect for him to pull a move out like that, and a great rebound there from Colin Crocker to give Edge another chance here to expand the lead.
Foul on the floor, so there will be no shots coming up. Foul was also called on number 12, Brady Farah. Boone to inbound, looking for somebody, gives it inside to Murtaugh. Murtaugh off the glass and in. So St. Ed's leads at 37-21 here with 4:40 remaining. Farah drives, tries to go right. He kicks it over to the corner. Very close to a travel again. Ball's knocked out of bounds, and it'll be St. Ed's ball. Last touch by Brady Farah, who looking like he wanted a blocking foul on that, but no dice.
We can see here University School slowed down with their scoring efforts here, still stuck at 21. They haven't knocked down a shot yet. Maybe that's something to think about.
Boone, great cutback. Can't get the three-pointer to go. Rebound, ball's kicked up the court to Farrah. Farrah gonna step back to the three, take a three of his own. This one won't go off the front rim. Farrah gets his own miss, drives towards the lane, Euro step, puts it up, and he puts it in. Brady Farrah gets his first bucket of the night.
And for Farrah, way to not give up there. He missed a shot, he followed his shot, and he made a nice move to score.
Makai Boone with it now. He goes left towards the center of the three-point arc. Dish inside, beautiful pass, and Ivanchik finishes it. What a find by Makai Boone. Ball's brought up the court by Phillips. Phillips stops, throws it over to Nala. Nala for three, hits. That's Nala's fourth three-pointer of the game. Boone throws it up the court to Ivanchik. Ivanchik stops on a dime. He's going to slow it down, try to find some help. Drives, kicks it to a corner. Murtaugh, mid-range thumper, can't get it to go. Rebound grab by Huang, and Huang will bring it up the court. Gives it over to Phillips, over to Nala. Nala trying to find somebody in a reach-in foul. Called on Frisco. That'll be his third foul of the game.
And just when I thought University School went away, they knocked down a difficult three-point shot there. And for the Eagles, we got a nice shot there from Murtaugh. He has to slow down a bit, knock down that shot.
St. Ed's making a full roster substitution, but a timeout called, so we'll have to wait to see that squad in action. Currently, St. Edward's leads 39-26 with 3:25 remaining in the third quarter. Guys, what are your thoughts so far on this second half?
For the Eagles, I think they need to never get relaxed. Like, anytime they might let up, University School can knock down a couple threes and get right back into this game. Although the lead might seem to stretch at certain points throughout the game, 1-3 can get University School back in their rhythm. They can get back into this game.
And we're getting started here midway through the third quarter of action on Freshman Basketball. St. Edward's Green Team taking on University School. Current score 39-26, 3:25 remaining in the third quarter of play. University School inbounds it. Pump fake from Webb. Webb drives, kicks it over off the hands of Farrah, and it will be St. Edward's basketball here. And that is the sixth University School turnover in the game. St. Ed's 3 turnovers of their own. Inbound goes to JT. JT going to bring it up the court, guarded closely by Farrah. Brings it over to E, close to a backcourt. Gives it up to Sonby. Sonby over to Moore. Moore is going to drive right. Finds George in the corner. George for 3. Gets it to go.
Nice shot there from Ethan George. Way to stay ready.
Ball brought up by Huang. Huang trying to get something going. Finds Farrah in the corner. Farrah drives left, goes behind his back. Puts up a shot. Can't get it to go. Moore with the board. Gives it up to George. George brings it up the court. Being trailed closely. Goes coast to coast off the bottom of the backboard. Now University School in the fast break. Finds Farrah. Farrah drives baseline. Puts it up and he puts it in. Tough finish from Brady Farrah.
That's what you call an aggressive player right there. He always attacks, never gets complacent.
JT now with it on the right wing. Kicks it over to Moore on the left. Crossing the court. Finds Sonby. Sonby for 3. Sonby can't hit. Moore gets the board, puts it back up, and he puts it in. Second chance points for Broden Moore. Inbounds goes to Farrah. Finds Huang in the corner. Huang going to drive right towards the free throw line. Looks, finds Phillips. Now giving it to Farrah. Farrah trying to get something going. He finds Nala. Nala over to Huang for 3 in the corner. Can't get it to go off the front of the rim. Brian Vlasic with it now coming up the right side. Stutter steps, pushes off. Looking for something, goes towards the free throw line. Finds George. George drives, kicks. JT for 3. Can't go. Rebound grab by Vlasic. Vlasic foul. No travel called as he took a little spin move trying to get to the bucket. 44-28 is our score here with 1:40 left in the third period of play. St. Ed's is leading it by a score of 16 points. So it'll be Brady Farah bringing it up the court. He's going to drive hard in right. Finds, kicks corner, Huang for three. Gets it to go.
University School back at it here, not going to sleep. Still ready, staying open, staying ready to shoot the ball. 44-31 is the score here.
Ethan George gets an open look, pumps, drives, finds Moore for three. Front of the rim, can't go. Rebound grabbed by George. They're going to say it went off of Oliver's foot. And that is going to be St. Ed's basketball. 1:14 remaining here. St. Ed's leads it 44-31. It's going to be Billy Sonby to inbound here for the Eagles green team. Inbound thrown over the top to Brian Vlasic. Brian jab steps 3 times for good luck, and he drives in, puts up a floater, and that was not good luck that he got. It was an air ball. Huang brings it up the court for University School. Ball's thrown over to Farah. Farah drives left, goes to the elbow, finds Nala. Nala deep three. Wow.
University
is automatic.
School can really shoot the ball here. We're seeing it tonight.
Aditya Nala, 5 for 5 from 3. Brian Vlasic tries to answer, and he does. Brian Vlasic with a 3 of his own. 7 points in the matchup and a timeout called. A little bit of confusion here as apparently no timeout was called. The referees whistled the play dead. Press coming. Huang gets it closer to the baseline than half court. Huang coming up to bring it towards the E. He's not going to have much time. He finds Oliver. Oliver he's being double teamed. Not much room. He's trapped. Nothing he can do. JT grabs the ball. A jump will be called.
Great defense there played by the Eagles. Oliver got a little complacent there. He stayed in the same spot. When the double teams come, you got to get rid of it.
Kingston Oliver didn't see the double team coming, but he gets the ball coming. Ball's knocked out of bounds, and it went off of Kingston. As it'll be St. Edward basketball. 47-34 is our score here. 25 seconds remaining in the third quarter. JT going to bring it up the court now for St. Ed. Steps over the E. 19 seconds remaining on the game clock. JT just slowing down the game, trying to get this last possible shot of the quarter before they can go and try and finish the job in the fourth. He's going to go left, trying to get somebody. Puts up a layup, and he gets it to go. Beautiful finish there from Kausheimer as he now has 8 points in the matchup. Deep ball thrown, but time runs out as St. Ed's leads University School 49-34 here at the end of the third as we're going to take this short timeout on the Eagles Sports Network. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Eagles Sports Network. I am Sean Garlock, joined here by Aiden Young and Xavier Stiles. And we have had a great game so far for the Eagles. 49-34 is our score. St. Edwards leads it as we enter this fourth quarter of play.
Many times here in this game, you see University School kind of creep back and try to fight to win this game, but the Eagles right back at them won't let it happen. 49-34 here, 15-point lead. But at any moment, University School can hit 2 threes or so and get right back into it.
Yeah, like this kid Nala, he's not giving up. Like every time you think we have a lead, we going on a run, boom, he hits one.
Aditya Nala, as he mentioned, 5 3-pointers in the matchup as Vlasic has it now for St. Ed's, gives it over to Boone. Boone goes right, finds Kelsheimer in the corner. Kelsheimer drives towards the block, hands off to Murtaugh. Murtaugh gets it to roll in off the rim. Owen Murtaugh, 6 points in the matchup. Ball brought up by Farah. Farah, corner, Loescher. Oh!
Little mistake there from Brian Vlasic. He kind of laughs it off as he thought he had the rebound here.
Ball hit Vlasic in the chest and unfortunately bounced right off of it and went out of bounds. It'll be University School ball, and there's a little confusion as to who's inbounding the ball. Inbounder will be Kingston Oliver for University School as he's going to toss it over the top to Huang. Huang looking for cuts. He's going to drive right. Nothing, no room to move as he's guarded closely by JT. Gives it up to Oliver. Oliver finds Loescher in the corner. Loescher stops, trying to find some help. Gives it up to Huang again. Huang guarded by JT finds Loescher. Loescher looking for some help. He's going to drive baseline. Kicks it over to Oliver, but he throws it over the backcourt. Murtaugh racing for it. And Huang touches it first. Saves a fast break, but unfortunately loses possession as it'll be St. Edward's ball on the over and back. 51-34 is our score here with 6 minutes, 7 seconds remaining in the game. Broden Moore to inbound, gives it over to JT Kelsheimer. Kelsheimer to Vlasic. Vlasic for three. Gets it to go off the back iron and in. Brian Vlasic, double-digit points for him on the day. Farah brings the ball up, drives, ball knocked away. Farah recollects it, but no. Grabbed by Boone. Boone throws it up the court to JT. JT goes up, and he puts it in.
This
Good
Eagle
finish through
defense is
contact.
tenacious. We got almost three steals in that one possession. It was crazy.
Farah with it now on the right wing. Farah trying to do some damage here. He kicks it over to number 24, Nala. Playing with it now. He gives it up to Oliver. Oliver for three. Gets it to go. Kingston Oliver, welcome to the game. Those are your first points. JT bringing it up the court. He drives straight baseline, hands it off to Murtaugh. Murtaugh kicks it out to the corner to Vlasic. Vlasic slowing it down, backs down, gives it over to Moore. Moore drives, puts it up, can't get it to go, but a foul is called. St. Ed's currently leads at 56-37 as Moore heads to the line trying to make this a 20 or more point game.
And for Moore right there, that was a very aggressive move. Way to get it, rip through, attack to the paint. Now he's at the free throw line with a chance to cash in for two here.
Moore's first shot gets it to go, and substitutions coming in. Andrew Kish subbing in for JT Kelsheimer for the Eagles, as well as Travis Phillips subbing in for University School. Jamal Menafield ready to sub in for Broden Moore once he is off the free throw line. Rebound grab by Eds. Kish for three. Off the back iron, won't go. Rebound grab by Farah. Farah brings it up the left side. Finds Phillips in the corner. Phillips for three. Way off. More balls on the ground. Jump ball called. It'll be University School basketball. St. Ed started the quarter with possession. 57-37 our score here. Just under 5 minutes remaining here in the game. Substitutions coming in now. Mario Gasper subbing in for University School, relieving Kingston Oliver of his duties. As well as Jamal Menafield taking Broden Moore off the floor. Inbounds goes to Gasper. Gasper hands it to Farah. Farah stripped by Boone. Boone might take it all the way. Eurostep puts it up and he puts it in. Makai Boone, 5 points on the game for him now. Ball brought up by Travis Phillips, throws it over to Huang. Ethan Huang drives left, puts up a floater off the back iron, can't get it to go. Boone with the rebound, pressured by Farah. He stops, and Boone controlling this game at his own pace. Throws it over to Murtaugh. Murtaugh on the right block, gets big, puts it up, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Murtaugh. That is Murtaugh's fourth foul of the game.
Maybe a question of foul call there, but maybe Murtaugh was just too aggressive as he bullied his defender down into the paint.
Murtaugh in some serious foul trouble now, but it will be Vlasic who gets subbed off. Liam Gray coming into the game to relieve him of duties. Brady Farah drives towards the right of the paint. Ball knocked away by Boone. Boone on the fast break, puts it up. Can't get it to go, gets his own board, puts it up, and he gets this one to drop.
Another fast break point for Boone.
Boone 7 points in the game. Ball brought up by Farah. Farah drives right, puts up a floater, and it looks easy for Farah as he cuts this lead down to 22. Boone over to Kish. Kish in the corner. Drops in a three. Farah drives right side, knocked away, but they're going to call a foul on Liam Gray. He looks a little confused. 64-39 is our score here. 3:43 remaining in the fourth quarter of play.
Looking at the score, like between the first 3 quarters, it seemed like they were always with us. They was keeping, like, not getting complacent, but like now it looked like all the fire's going.
Inbound goes to Gasper. Gasper for 3 off the front of the rim. Liam Gray gets the board and brings it up himself. Finds Menafield. Menafield puts a move on him. Finds Kish in the corner. Kish for 3. Oh, rattles around, won't go. Rebound pressured by Schultz, but eventually grabbed by Phillips. Phillips bringing it up the court now. Phillips into the corner. That's Nala with it. Gasper for 3. Won't go. Way off. Menafield gets the rebound. Big man bringing it up himself. Goes to the right wing, guarded by Gasper. Gives it up to Gray. Gray standing on the E. He's going to move left. Finds Sanbi. Sanbi for 3. This one won't go. Rebound grab by University School. Fast break chance here for Nala. Nala puts it up, and he puts it in on the layup.
And although University School here is down 23, Nala is a great player. He can shoot the ball. He can finish. He's everywhere.
He almost at 20 points himself.
Nala leading this game with 17 points. Andrew Kish dishes it over to Sanbi in the corner. Sanbi surveying the floor. Gives it over to Gray. Gray pressured by Phillips. Back to Sanbi, over to Kish. Kish on the left wing looking for some help. Dribbles once, goes right. Finds Menafield in the short corner. Over to Schultz on top of the key. Schultz ball pass was knocked away but corralled by Andrew Kish. Kish drives right. There's Sanbi in the corner. Sanbi for 3. Won't go. Rebound grab by University School. Aditya Nala. Nala over to Phillips. Phillips for 3. That one won't go. Rebound grab by Sanbi. And St. Ed's starting to slow this game down with 2 minutes left to play. Schultz, never mind what I just said. Liam Gray throws a dart from half court to find Schultz under the basket as Schultz scores his first bucket of the game. Ethan Huang finds Gasper over in the corner. Nala from deep, and that's his first miss from 3. Rebound pressured, grabbed by Kish. Liam Gray brings it over the E for St. Ed's. He drives left, finds Kish. Kish dishes. Kish gets it back for 3. Kish drops it in. Andrew Kish, 11 points in the night. Ethan Huang going to bring it up over the timeline for University School. He finds Nala. Nala crosses over left. Gives it up to Phillips. Phillips drives right to the cup. Ball knocked away. Phillips gets his own rebound. Nala for 3, and he puts that one in.
That is now 20 points here for Nala. He's just a great player. He can shoot the ball. He's shooting it with confidence. The score doesn't show it here, but Nala's a great player.
Nala hitting a huge 3 there for University School to drop this lead to 25. A minute 16 left in the fourth quarter. And St. Ed's really, ever since that middle of the second quarter, has been dominating this game through. It'll be St. Ed's ball here. Jamal Menafield to inbound. Menafield fakes the pass to Gray, eventually does give it to him. Gray jabs left, fakes left, goes right. Guarded closely by Lusher. Lusher from University finds Menafield. Menafield for 3 from the corner. Can't get it to go off the front of the rim. Ball's thrown up to Ethan Huang. Huang pressures left. He drives. Kicks it out to the corner. Gasper for 3. This one won't go. Tipped around. Ball. Oh, Schultz lost the rebound to, that is number 2, Kingston Oliver. Got a little handsy, and that'll be a foul called. 52 seconds remaining in this game. St. Ed's leads 69-44. Inbound goes to Ethan Huang. Huang, deep 3. There it is. Ethan Huang had been on a hiatus since the second quarter. He answers back here, making this a 22-point game. Gray brings it over the court. Half-court line. Schultz drives right. Kicks it over to Kish. Menafield looking to try to stat pad his stats a little more. Billy Sambi for 3. Oh, can't get it to go. Rebound bounced around, grabbed by Webb. Webb brings it up the floor. He gives it over to Huang. Huang to Gasper. Gasper back to Huang on the right wing, over to the left wing. That's Webb for 3. That one won't go. Rebound knocked around off of Menafield. 12 seconds left. St. Ed's leads it 69 to 47, and I think it's safe to say this one's over.
Yeah, this one is pretty much over. Eagles with a 22-point lead, 10 seconds left remaining here this fourth quarter.
Ethan Huang, deep three, won't go. And this one will bounce out of bounds off of Jamal Meadowfield once again. 3.5 seconds left on the clock in this fourth quarter. And University School gonna have to get a quick shot up. Ball goes to Loescher. Loescher lays it in to end the game. And St. Ed's takes down University School 69 to 49. As we will take this short break on the Eagles Sports Network. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Eagles Sports Network. I'm Sean Garlock, joined here by Aiden Young and Xavier Stiles. And if you're just joining us, well, you've missed quite a lot. Let me recap it for you. St. Ed's and University School started this game 13-3. St. Ed's led through the first quarter. However, they stalemated the second, going into that both teams scoring 18 points in the second quarter to finish the half 31-21. But after that, it wasn't really a competition. St. Ed's surged through the rest of the game to defeat University School 69-49. And Xavier, who are your players of the game?
My player of the game from University School has to go to Nala. You know, he showed up big throughout, like, the whole game. Even though it was getting a little ahead of him at first, like, we pulled out, got a big lead on it. Then my player of the game for the Eagles is Brian and Boone. Both of them, they had great games. Boone assists, steals, blocks, showing up on both sides of the court. Brian, all around, like, just like an offensive threat.
And just to give a quick recap here, University School stayed in the game pretty much until the third quarter, and the Eagles pulled away there. Great victory there from the Eagles. University School was tough throughout the match. They can really shoot the ball, but all in all, Eagles win by 20 points. Go Eagles.
And that'll just about do it here from the Eagles Nest. Signing off from the Jim Connors Court, I'm Sean Garlock. This has been the Eagles Sports Network.